has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
And look at this. We're going to lose football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Taken in the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Kenyon Drake.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
A 2-yard loss on the play. It's third.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They do go for it. It's Murray. And Robinson with a big catch. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, Drake. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Drake. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Kenyon Drake hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. And he'll bang that one through.
Diablo 7, Bears 6. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. From the 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Bridgewater. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And they'll go back to Robinson. This time he's got him. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
A gain of 26.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. As they've got things rolling on this drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
3-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
They go play action. Bridgewater. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well, and they took the shot downfield. They were more than prepared for that one.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Murray has the first down and more. And he takes us all the way down to the Bears' 29-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. He's through. And he'll take this into the end zone. And we do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down. And now it's 2nd and long. He rifles one that's intercepted. Johnson. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
They'll take over first.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. First carry now for David Montgomery. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. He completes this into the hands of Miller. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
The 45-yard line.
And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Jordan Phillips. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
7, Bears 6.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. They'll find Miller. That's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. He was decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Bridgewater on first down. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. And Miller will pull this one in. He's got it for the Bears. Touchdown. Anthony Miller with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears have retaken the lead.
Good.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Brought down by Khalil Mack. It's a gain of 5.
On 3rd and short, Drake. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
On first down, it's Drake. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Running for the shotgun with Drake. And he takes this all the way down to the Bears' 5. And a huge play that time. Give him 52 yards on the ground.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Edmonds, the ball carrier.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line.
At the 2-yard line.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Edmonds. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
How about that stand defensively? The sticks were moving against them. First down after first down was being piled up. They had driven all the way down the field, and then they ran into a wall on 3rd and goal. Nice job regrouping. Very impressive.
Rolling to his right. Intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll get this this only up to about the 3-yard line. Chandler Jones, a former All-Pro, in on the tackle. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 3-yard line.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. It's going the other way. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line.
All the practice, all the training, all the meetings. In this situation, I know exactly what quarterbacks are taught. Take care of the football. That's job one, paramount. Because you cough it up here, you might be giving up 6 points real easy.
Tip of the cap to the defense, though, forcing the fumble. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Kenyon Drake. He scored on the ground and through the air. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. Gonzalez to add the PAT. Puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Makes the score. Diablos 14. Bears.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
10 at their own 33-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make it. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Jordan Hicks able to get him for a loss of about 3. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball carrier. Isaiah Simmons on the tackle. 5 yards on the play. And it's
on 3rd down, Bridgewater. Forced out to his left. Finds his target, Montgomery. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First down, Bridgewater. Going up top for Miller. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Bridgewater to throw it. Going deep this time for Miller. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
for Anthony Miller. Incomplete. Buda Baker there on the coverage.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And again, it's Bridgewater. Going up top for Miller. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. The safety, Buda Baker, there to force the incompletion. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there was a time to be aggressive. Now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. Able to fight through one tackle. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On the move to his left. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it up. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
12 yards there as they move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Khalil Mack able to record his 5th sack of the season. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. And gets this to the 45. Good for a gain of 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. He can run for it, and he will. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
1st and 10.
Now 1st and 10 at the 11. Murray again. This is Drake. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 9-yard line.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
from the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Bridgewater's pass.
3 yards to gain there, second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
21-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Bridgewater. Flush to his right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Flushed out right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Bridgewater to throw for it on 4. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over first.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Back now in Mexico City. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. And only able to muster a couple, down to about the 27. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Well, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Shotgun now from Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. And it was incomplete. It looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bears will get the football back. So that's a decision that could loom on 4th down but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones. They'll run on 1st down. It's Montgomery. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
30-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Being chased out left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Second down and 8. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater dancing to his left. Third down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Third and long for Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
A 49-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the fourth. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it, happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a handoff for Drake. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Right back to Drake. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Pull it in. What a diving catch there. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll run. It's Drake. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
He's brought down at the 30.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
The ball carrier.
A good solid run there as we head towards the home stretch of this game.
Here we go, third and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They come up on a first and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On second down, it's Drake down to the 25. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a third and 2 more.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
He may try and run for this. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at the
now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. On the give, this is Drake. He will push his way down to about the 14. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, Drake. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step. Gonzalez's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
29-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25.
Today's final score, Diablos 7.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich, then went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been